Hello and welcome to our food and wine mini episode. This is the Wand and Crown. I'm Haley. That's Keeley. And as I said already, we're going to talk about what we did at the Food and Wine Festival at Epcot this past September. Fair warning, or I guess we'd like to say in advance that we did not even a half day, like a quarter day at Food and Wine. So we didn't
like
get
a third of a day.
Quite as much as we normally would at a festival, but we're going to talk about what we did get to do. Yeah. We're going to start with food and go from there.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to run down the list of what we tried. I kind of went in order. I went backwards. I went backwards from the way I normally go. It's fine. It's how we enter the world.
Canada first.
Well, it's how we enter the World Showcase. So there's a first time for everything. Mm-hmm. Okay. So in Canada, I got the Canadian filet mignon. It had the mashed potatoes with it. I think there was like garlic butter with the mashed potatoes, and on the it was so good. I was actually impressed with it. I kind of wanted to go back and get more at some point just because like I could still taste it like afterwards, and I was like, oh, it was just really good. I think for the portion sizes, it was I think it's like $10 around there. Exactly. But I thought it was, I don't know, I thought it was really good. Haley and I got a gift from Mickey when we were there.
So really, essentially what happened was we were there for an agency training. We had split up into groups. Keeley and I were separated. It was a very trying time. We're not going to talk about it. We found each other again. She was already eating. And apparently I looked like I was going to pass out because I went up to the refreshment port in Canada and it's like, I need some water. He goes, there's, tap water over here. It's free. I'm like, I need something that I can close. Like, I just need 2 bottles of water, please. And he goes,
I would have been fine with free tap water.
Here,
but
have it. Well, yeah, I know you would, but I was going to pay for it regardless.
That was a debate the entire trip was I love my free tap water from Disney, and Haley's like, I need bottles of water. So it was very,
and I refused to carry a refillable bottle because I don't know. I don't like the weight in my backpack.
You did very good at Universal though, but that's for another episode.
Anyway, I did not.
We got gifted by Canadian Mickey.
Yes. It was a magical moment.
It was very magical. Those are the little things that happen at Disney.
Yeah.
We weren't looking for it. Haley was just looking for some water. She looked really thirsty, I guess. And maybe they knew I was pregnant and were like, you guys need bottled water instead, even though this baby's being fed Florida tap water.
They're like, we're going to celebrate the fact that you ate something
right.
that didn't make you nauseous. Yay!
Yay! So the next stop we made was in France because we're going backwards. And Haley got the, I can't say it, the beignet.
The 3-cheese beignet.
Yep. I was going to say I took 5 years of French and can't say.
It's the beignet à 3 fromage.
Yes.
But neither of us are very good at French because I don't know why.
I took 6 years and been to France twice, but like we just won't.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. It was decent. I prefer there's it's either a mushroom or a truffle croissant that they have at Flower and Garden usually.
I think it's truffle.
I like that one a lot better. This is fine if you like cheese and
beignets.
It does squirt a little, so just keep that in mind.
I got the it was Flower and Garden last year. They had a goat cheese croissant. That was very good. It was very good. I got it in the morning right when they opened, so everything was like just freshly made. It was very good. I feel like any kind of bread from France is going to be at least
relatively. I did consider the escargot croissant, and I figured that was probably a bad idea in the Florida heat. We went in late September, and it was still boiling hot.
We were still like high 80s, low 90s. It was still pretty.
Yeah.
But I've been in Halloween before and it's been the same temperature. So, but it looks like this year is going to be like mid-80s. So I don't know.
Who knows?
Luck of the draw. But yeah, I wouldn't get the escargot. I don't know. I had that in France once. It was fine. I don't know. I was like 15. So maybe my mind's changed, but maybe not at a food booth in Florida. Might not be the best time trying it. Maybe at Monsieur Paul, which is right there, or what's the other French restaurant?
Chest de France.
Hello. I know, I'm like looking at the front of it, like I can see it. Yeah, like that might be a good place to try escargot, but maybe not the food.
The Chefs of France.
Yeah.
So continuing on our cheesy adventure, the next thing we did was the pão de queijo, which is the Brazilian cheese bread. It did not live up to past years, and it most definitely did not live up to Skipper's Canteen over in Magic Kingdom.
No, and I'm really sad. The consistency was more like gummy than normal.
It was like if cheese bread and mochi had a baby.
Yeah, but like not in a good way.
Yeah.
But not in a good or fun way. It definitely it sat heavy in my stomach.
Yeah, I did not eat a lot after that either.
I didn't think I did, and then once I wrote all of it down, I realized I did.
I didn't. Not.
Yeah, you know what? I took a while. It wasn't until we got to China is when I finally ate something else. So that was on the pretty much other side of the world showcase, because I was just not. I don't know. It was a letdown, and I feel like we both hyped it up so much, like in our video, and
it was like meh.
But I think it could have just been a bad batch. I thought I saw something where it was more consistent early on and afterwards. Sometimes they get like from different vendors if things run out. I was just about to bring up Halloween Horror Nights. I swear it's every episode.
Everyone's gonna have a bad day, a bad hour, something. It just we hit it at a bad time.
Yeah.
Wasn't great for us.
Yeah. It happens. It's fine. But
something else that wasn't fabulous. And I really please all the disinfluencers do not come for me, because I know like so many people love this. The griddled cheese with honey and pistachios from Greece did not live up to its hype for me. It was very cheesy, and I am someone who could probably like
cheese is a food group.
Sleep, eat, and breathe queso. Yeah,
like, it's food group.
It was not. I didn't finish it.
I remember that because I remember I was on the phone and I was like, "Are you done?" And you're like, "Yeah." And I was like,
"There's still stuff left there." Yeah.
What are we doing? I don't want it, but like, what are we doing?
No, spanakopita was good. I also got the spanakopita. That was good. It was like spanakopita. It's kind of hard to mess up. Spanakopita. How many times can I say spanakopita in a 30-second period?
You go.
It was very tasty. I appreciated it, especially compared to the griddled cheese.
Yeah. Nice contrast. Nice contrast.
Very nice. Yeah.
So really from there, like I said, Hayley got that. I think that was like a few over from where Brazil was, a few booths over. So we really didn't get anything again until China, which is basically on the other side of the world showcase.
Yeah. We kept trying to find things.
We were trying to find things. And like Hayley said earlier, we were not there for a full day. So we had already had 2 full meals. It's not typically how either one of us do festivals, is we usually do 2 days there, or, we eat breakfast one place and then we're kind of snacking the rest of the day. I was
spread out.
Exactly. Spread out throughout the day. I was just out of my first trimester and was just getting my appetite back. So it was just not ideal, but that's okay because we're going to do Festival of Holidays and I'll be significantly pregnant. We'll have you're going to have two ish days there. I'm going to be eating everything. Oh my God, it's going to be the total opposite. Hopefully. So I know we're getting there. So so we really didn't do anything. Nothing piqued our interest kind of after we had I had a miss. Hayley had 2 misses ish. So it wasn't until we got over to China. I know I really had wanted to try the passion fruit bubble tea. So both of us got that. And then I got the crispy duck bao bun. It was okay.
Oh, I thought you loved
it. It was good. Okay. All right. So the more I thought about it, it was good. It was definitely crispy.
Good. That's good.
It was in the name. I wish there was, it's funny because I watched, I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was Tim Tracker before we went. And he said he liked it because there was a lot of like sauce on it. Like they use hoisin sauce. I feel like I could have used a little bit more sauce. I think I was getting hungry at that point. So I was like, oh yeah, it was good. It was good. But I wish it could have had a little bit more sauce, but the flavor and like the bao bun itself was good. I just wish there was a little bit more sauce. The drink was very good. I very much liked the drink.
I liked the flavor of the drink. I did not love the boba. But
that's the point of it.
In my defense,
no.
It says it's a passion fruit tea with boba. My brain immediately thinks that passion fruit is going to have the popping boba, not the tapioca boba. It's a consistency thing.
That's fine. I don't know. I like the tapioca. I don't know. I like them.
Like, if you like tapioca boba, you're going to like it. I liked the flavor of the tea. I just tried to, maneuver
navigate around.
So that
I told you, get a smaller straw because they give you the thicker straw to get them up. You just get a small straw. And it was more of like, because I feel like any of the bubble tea I normally get, it's like a, there's like a cream base to it kind of.
Yeah, this was
more like like an Italian soda is kind of what it reminded me of. Like a,
yeah, like it was like an iced tea.
It had like a little bit of like seltzer to it. Like a little bit of like fizz. It was, it was good. It wasn't anything weird. It was just definitely, I think I was expecting something with more of a cream base because I got at Festival of the Arts from that booth. I can't remember what it was exactly. What's the purple, purple, taro, I never say it right.
Taro, no. Taro. It's a purple root.
The purple, yeah, I think that's what I got. It was like that, and it was like a milky consistency. That was very good. This was very good too. I think it was just different from what I was expecting, but in a good way.
Okay.
So I was happy with it. And that's where Hayley's food adventure ended.
Yep. It is. Because then I got to go on Guardians of the Galaxy and listen to September. And someone else couldn't.
So the only song I've ever wanted, sidebar here, the only song I've ever wanted was September on Guardians of the Galaxy. I've written it 3 times now. I've never gotten September. So the only song I care about. I had it at my wedding. Like that's all I want. Hayley goes, so I'm eating, just walking around Epcot. She's on Guardians. She texts me, and I was like, hey, or I was like, I have.
Wait. Before this, you said, if you get September, I'm going to be so upset.
That's right. We were walking back over there.
First.
Yes, I did. And I was like, watch you get, I know you're going to get September now that I said it. I said that. I did it to myself. I walked into this. So I'm walking around getting my food that we'll go over in a second. And, I'm just walking around Epcot and I text her. I'm like, hey, like, I'm not going to say what I had, but I'll say it in a second. But I had, I'm like, do you want any of this? And she's like, what's today? And I'm like, Thursday? And she's like, no, like the date. I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, the 21st of September. I almost threw my phone across Epcot because they were playing it all day. On the 21st of September, they were playing September. So if I could have written it. No, stop singing. So I'm still really salty about it and very sad about it, but it's fine. I'm happy for everybody. I think everybody in our agency got to ride it that day.
Except you. Little man wouldn't let you.
It's fine. It's fine.
Cool. You can just hold it over his head for the rest of his life. It's fine.
That's fine. I'm just going to tell him for the rest of forever. Anyway, I got to get pickle fries from the fry basket. They were very good. I am not a fried pickle person. I'm not a fried pickle person. That was actually the last thing I ate. I was on the phone with my husband and I was like, I'm kind of hungry. The fry basket's right there. He's like, can you just go get something? I didn't want the sweet, I think they did the sweet potato fries or the fry flight, and I'm like, I wasn't feeling that. I think they had like regular fries and I was like, So I got the pickle fries. They were actually good. They were like spears.
Yep.
And they
They're not
weren't.
like the saucers.
I don't like those. So maybe I don't know if it's
pickle fries.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like a shape thing. I don't know if I'm like a 5-year-old and it's a shape thing for me, but like the spears, I don't know if they were just like fried a little bit better. I don't know. I thought they were pretty good. I ate all, but I think I threw the last one away because it was like 9 o'clock. I didn't want to get like any more heartburn or indigestion. Because right before that, this was actually Haley left me to go ride when I was ordering Flavors from Fire. I hyped this up every like in all the videos. The Impossible Burger from there did not disappoint. It was more spicy this year. I don't know if that's a pregnancy thing or it was definitely a little bit more. They put like I think they put wasabi in it. I think it's a little bit wasabi. It just was definitely spicier. So if you like spice, highly recommend. It's like a coleslaw they put on top, but it was still really good. I was happy I got it. Doesn't make up for September on Guardians, but I was happy with those two things. So yeah, I like the fry basket, and Flavors from Fire is always a win for me. Yay. So
and that was our
wraps up. I was gonna say that wraps up our food tour. We didn't get any desserts.
Yep. We considered doing the brewing lab and trying the pickle milkshake just to say that we had tried it.
Yeah. No.
But we figured we had this was our first day of our conference of our training summit, and we figured we've got a few more days of park food, and part of that ended up being Universal food, which is less than stellar. We didn't want to risk it.
Yeah.
And we were sharing a room, so there's one bathroom. Like, we didn't want to risk that.
Yeah, and there was nothing that like stood out there to me. Like it did, but it didn't. Like there was other things I wanted to try, or like consistent things that I'm like, I want to get these because I'm craving this, or like I just want it every year or whatever. But
exactly.
Okay, maybe they'll do it again next year.
Hopefully.
Maybe. Sure. I feel like it was very like, I don't want to say controversial, but like a lot of people were like either they loved the pickle milkshake or they hated it. So I feel like they might bring it back. I feel like it definitely generated a lot of buzz. So
I'd be cool with trying it like
we said, like a little shot of it or something. I don't want because it was
not
like
an entire mason jar.
I was gonna say it was a mason jar
size. It is a full mason jar of
yes
pickle and dill. And anyway,
give me a sampling for like $2.
There you go.
Even $3. Not whatever, however much it costs. It costs too much for that, but
we'd do it. Disney, call us up. Take care.
They're listening. Call us up, Disney.
So again, that's our food adventure. We did try a few things on the Emile's fromage montage.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get our stamps because we knew we weren't going to be able to get it all.
Yep.
And we didn't get the Remy's hide and squeak.
We like unofficially did it. Like it was kind of like, look, there's a Remy, and then you feel bad because there's kids walking around. You're like, oh no, I just ruined it for him. But like, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I you know what? The other day I was thinking about it, and I remember when we did the episode, I said I wanted the lunch boxes because they had the Figment one, and I was like, forgot about that, and I was really adamant that I wanted that Figment lunchbox, and I forgot to do it. Maybe we would have had time. We only did three rides.
Yeah.
2.
Spaceship Earth, Guardians, Living with the Land, Soarin'.
So I did 3, you did 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we would have had time. I don't know. But I mean, I feel like
better at the next festival.
Yeah, but I feel like for the time we had, we did, looking at a list like in front of me, I feel like we did do a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like we hit at least the top ones we had that we wanted to do.
Yeah, there were a few that like I had on my list, and then I either forgot about them because it was at the point of the night where I was like, I'm just done.
I can't.
Give me a bed.
Yeah.
Or it was, I think I wanted the Indian paneer. And I keep doing this with this, and it's going to have to be like a first treat or a first kiosk the next time I go, because every time that I do this, I put it on my list and then I try other things, and they either fill me up or they make me like not nauseous, but like to the point where you look at that and you're like, that's not going to sit well together.
Yeah. Yep.
So
maybe if they have it at Festival of the Holidays,
make me get it.
Get it Sunday night when you go.
Oh yeah.
And then you get a dessert and you can knock like 2 things off. There you go.
Perfect.
When I'm at the Christmas party.
Yay. So that is our kind of food and wine recap mini-sode. That's not really a mini-sode anymore, looking at the time.
That is.
So let us know if you've been to Food and Wine this year. Let us know what your favorites were, what your not so favorites were, and we'll see you guys later.